on a relative basis. I don't want to do the pun, but it really has been a dog on a relative basis. It really hasn't accomplished anything since the first day where we jumped 11%. I think in total we jumped like about 19%. So off the low, when you take that in comparison to what we've seen in Ethereum or in Bitcoin, you know, it's not too impressive. You'll see that it's fallen out of an ascending parallel channel here and is currently resting on the 200-day simple moving average, which also correlates with the May 19th low at spot 195. So there is ample support for Dogecoin at this point at these levels. I just want to point out that you'll see that the Bollinger Band width on an 8-day basis, which is over the last 8 days after this July 26th pop higher, we've come down, we've reached a very tight level, which corresponds to very few points along going back. And most of those points preceded a major move for Dogecoin. So that's something to keep in mind here as this price continues to contract. It will see, eventually we're going to see a major sharp move either way to reconcile that price compression that's being generated right now, at least over the last 8 days. In terms of on the upside potential, I mean, you'll see the 50-day moving average intersects in here below the daily cloud and the 200-day simple moving average. It comes in at spot 224. Beyond that, there shouldn't be a lot of resistance. I don't suspect the cloud's going to be a major barrier. It hasn't been for many of the cryptocurrencies. So if we get this sharp move higher, you know, we should be able to target this high, which comes in at the 25th of June at spot 291. And then after that, it seems like it's relatively free to trend notably higher after that. But the question then becomes, you know, if we close below the 200-day and this May 19th low, really it means that this was a dead cat bounce. As it does look from the distance in terms of price structure, it surely doesn't look impulsive. Then we're probably going to go down and test this low that we saw back in July 20th or this low here on June 22nd. That's if we get a daily close below there. After that, you know, then we got support coming in at the May 20 or the April 23rd low down here, and then we jump way down into the January highs down here. So at this point, I would say that I'm neutral at best on Dogecoin. I'm looking for a daily close above the 50-day to entertain a rally up into this high here from June 25th at spot 291, and a daily close below there, 200-day simple moving average raises a red flag and opens up the potential for a drop down into the July 20th low of spot 159. That's all.
Yeah. Okay. So Doge. So right, for me, I think the best case scenario, we bounce off of these two support levels, which is 0.182 and 0.187, and then like zoom past the resistance level here and then retest this particular demand supply zone here. The worst case scenario is we lose these supports here, come down, tap, get another tap here at 0.157, and then reattempt to retest this particular supply zone ranging from 0.25 to 0.29. Right, and the reason why I'm not, I'm leaning bearish, optimistically bearish, and the reason for that is from an on-chain perspective, right? We're currently losing this particular support zone here, and it's going to be flipped into resistance if we go any lower. Excuse me. So losing this is going to be it could trigger a selling pressure, which could again move down here, get another tap at 0.15, and the reason for that can be seen here on a lower time frame. Since we've lost this particular support zone into resistance, it's going to pose a lot of resistance going if those starts moving up. So for me, I would expect a bounce off of this and then go higher. But even moving higher is a little difficult for Doge considering the massive underwater investors here, right? From a short-term perspective to this and go higher, retest this, come down here, then go here. Yeah, I don't think I'm not gonna trade Doge anytime soon because of its lethargic move up here. So yeah, that's it for Doge. Nothing interesting happening here.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, on a relative basis, it's just not the most attractive cryptocurrency out there by a long shot, really.
Yeah, and considering that it's had three taps here, this looked like a triple bottom setup. I wanted to see a bullish reaction off of here, but that hasn't arrived yet. So I'm leaning a little bearish on Dogecoin.